Hey everybody, it's Amber Peterson with Southern Comfort Insurance. Today I wanted to talk about claims. So if you have a claim to submit with Aflac specifically, so if you got injured, you got hurt, you were out of work, you were hospitalized, you went to a routine visit, maybe you had a diagnostic exam, anything like that. If you just need to get paid on a claim because you have policies with Aflac, we at Southern Comfort Insurance, myself, my mom, her name's Rhonda, she's my office manager. We submit those for you so that it takes the headache away. So I just wanted to kind of go over what that looks like. So when you go to the doctor and or the hospital and you're talking to the triage person or whoever comes in, the nurse, they are always asking you a ton of questions. So why are you being seen today? What are your symptoms? When did this start? Etc., etc. So they're taking notes as you're telling them that, and that is what's called physician notes. So it's like a common misconception that you just need the receipt when you pay, and they give you a printout receipt and that's how you get paid. That is inaccurate. Aflac needs the actual physician notes from the doctor's visit, and they need each note. So if you maybe had an accident and then you went to several follow-up visits to get like a cast removed, or you had like physical therapy several days, it's going to need to be the physician notes from each visit. And if they have like a My Chart, if it's through Lee Health, a lot of times you have an online portal. You just need to register for that, and then you can get your paperwork directly from your portal. You can just download it right to your computer, and then you can email that to us. And so that's what it looks like. You visit the doctor. You ask before you leave the doctor or the hospital, may I please have my physician notes? Or how do I get my physician notes? Do you have a portal of some sort? Can you print them off? That's what you ask. Next step, once you have those in your possession, is you send them to me via email, or if you're old school and you have a fax, you can also fax. I do still have a fax machine, although it's electronic fax, but you can send the email to managersci.office@gmail.com. That is my office manager's email. You can also send them to me directly at southerncomfortinsurance@gmail.com. And you can fax that to 866-844-1701, and then just shoot me a text or an email and say, hey, I sent you a claim. Can you please help me submit that so I can get paid? After we submit it, the process is that we send you your claim number, and we track that until it's paid. So my office manager will call like a day or two after she submits the claim, and she will ask for what's called an estimated review date. So that is just an estimated date on when Aflac is going to be reviewing those documents to pay you. And then at that review date, she will, continuously follow up, and make sure that it paid. And then you'll receive an email saying, yay, your claim is paid out. Please keep an eye out on either your bank account, if it's going direct deposit, or your mailbox. So that is the process of submitting claims. I am not someone that just writes a policy and then you never hear from me again. I am always a phone call, a text, an email away. And we do pride ourselves on that customer service. Whenever you're in need and you've had like some kind of ailment happen to you, some kind of something, the last thing that you're trying to think about is how you submit a claim. So just send us the paperwork and we will do that for you and take that burden off of you. And if you have any questions, you can always just ask. If you're not sure what your policy covers, if you do not know if you even have a claim, just ask. As I tell my kids, a closed mouth don't get fed. So if you don't ask, you won't know. And that's it for today. Amber Peterson, Southern Comfort Insurance, honest, reliable, and consistent service that you can depend on. You can call me at 520-508-9662 or email me at southerncomfortinsurance@gmail.com. Thank you and have a wonderful day. Bye.